Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Advanced Manufacturing needs you. For every 4 jobs, there is 1 applicant. Let business industry training take you to the next level. Either as a startup or as an incumbent worker, BIT has your menu.
I came to BIT to advance my skills in the electrical control field. If you want to better yourself, you need to come to business industry training.
Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Good evening and welcome back to the 72nd Annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game, the second matchup. This is the blue versus the gold, first and second grade. Riding with me, Larry Peckham. I want to call you the legend of Springdale Kiwanis. Is it inappropriate? Or?
I don't think it's inappropriate. I think there's several members that will probably be true legends. But
there, truth that you say that's true. Like there's a lot of people, Springdale pillars that have been in Kiwanis.
Ken Brock, Jay Pounders. I mean, many.
Holt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Tex Holt's still a member. That young man still comes every Thursday, and what a fantastic human being that he's been to our community through the rodeo and Kiwanis, and every single time that a person needs something. All those years he sold tires,
100%.
help families out.
Well, listen, the Kiwanis membership alone is a list of Springdale who's who.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Don Harp.
You can go on and on.
Yeah.
Like all night long we can talk about Larry Peckham.
Yeah, I think I'm probably a little bit lower on the totem pole than these fine gentlemen and ladies that have been avid members of one of the greatest organizations internationally.
Right.
That's what's a lot of people don't understand. We put this program on every year, but Kiwanis is an international organization, been around more than 100 years.
Right.
And it focuses solely on improving life for kids.
Well, I know Springdale Kiwanis is a great partner with the Springdale Public Schools.
Oh, absolutely.
Springdale Athletic Foundation. Like you guys have, I mean, there isn't a truer partner than the 3 organizations, Kiwanis, Springdale Public Schools, and the Springdale Athletic Foundation, because I know we are super proud to be a partner with you guys.
Oh, we love helping any way we can, and we're honored to be partnered with you guys and everything they do. Look at these kids. Look at that
that's
excitement.
great. Look at that, still on his feet.
You know, the temperature finally dropped a little bit. We got a little bit of rain. We had a short lightning delay, but we're back out there. It's cool. Kids are running around. You never know who the next Razorback is going to be out there, or the young ladies cheering. Fantastic evening. Parents are managing the weather and coming out here to enjoy a little first and second grade superstar football for Kids Day football.
Absolutely. 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day. 72 years. Like, I mean,
I can't even add that up. 72 years. I failed math class. That's
4 times.
Yeah, 4 times. But
that's a crazy number just to think about. I mean, 72 years is a long time to help the next generation of football players come through and identify. There's people that are in professional careers right now because they started playing Kids Day football, got a scholarship, went to college, got a career, all because of Kids Day football.
Current mayor, Doug Sprouse.
That's a great example.
He was a Kiwanian and a Kids Day football participant. You were.
Yep.
Donald, I mean, your success of how far it's taken you is not probably as far as some, but no, I think you're doing a fantastic job for the Springdale school system, and I appreciate everything you guys do to streamline this for us and show what the community can do when it comes together for the kindness of these kids, because it's just not about the football game. Like I said, the cheerleaders, it's building leaders, it's building commitments, it's building friendships that will last a lifetime.
Absolutely. One of the things, and we're rambling here, folks, we know the game's on, but one of the things, and we'll close with, is that there's a lot of things I learned in the hallways at Springdale schools, but everything that I use every single day I learned out here on the football field.
100%.
You know, teamwork, never giving up, self-discipline, drive, working together, all of that stuff you learn Kids Day football.
Yeah, and a lot of these kids that even move away, I mean, to learn how to block somebody, and you think, oh, that's pretty rudimentary, but just the effort and the steps that it takes to learn that, they carry on. Oh, you got to start here. I got to prepare myself for the next day of work or whatever it is, can correlate to football. That's one of the reasons I love football. It's one of the reasons I've been involved in this organization for more than 25 years as a member and participated in it. We got great fans in there in the stands, and it's just great to see.
That it is. Blue team has the ball. 0-0, 17:05 to go. You see it on your TV.
On occasion, I look at some of these kids and I'm like, wow, Donald, we weren't that big.
I know. Well, let me tell you something. We talked about the first game. We weren't that organized.
No.
Right? When they're running complex schemes, offensive formations, and Zach and I are looking at each other thinking, basically our playbook was run left, run right.
Yeah,
you know what? Yeah. These guys they're shadowing, they're backside and reverse. I mean, they're cutting.
And I seen some traps in that first game.
Yeah.
I seen some pulling guards.
Yeah.
First and second grade pulling guards.
Yeah.
That's amazing. These coaches and the volunteers that help these kids is amazing as well. And we greatly appreciate them. We couldn't put this event on without those volunteers.
Gets the corner around the edge. That's number 5. That's Abraham Harp.
Donald, that's about the same size as that girl that hit you years ago when you were playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that. I'll tell you the story. As a matter of fact, it's funny. I was playing. I was on the white team. I was playing for Kenny Stevenson.
Oh yeah.
I was playing for Kenny Stevenson, and the first play of Kids Day football, I'm running down the field. I get hit, knocked down. I get hit hard. I get knocked down. I look up, and I see this jersey run by me, and it says Daniels on the back. So I go back to the huddle, and I'm like, who's this Daniels dude? Like, he just killed me. They all started giggling, like, that's Tony Daniels. That's a girl. And I'm like, oh, that's great.
That's good. She's probably very successful.
Yeah,
She's
there's no doubt about it. Well, I promise she's
number 7 quarterback keeper. Look
Veering
at that.
back.
He's
Maddox John.
It. Clean, no flags.
All the way.
Wow.
Touchdown for the blue team. Maddox John just takes it to the house all by himself.
Yeah, that's a prime example. How do you teach in the first or second grade how to cut back like that young man just did?
Absolutely. Now, we've seen some great coaching the first game, right? Like technique, stay home, trail, pursuit angles, that kind of stuff. But some of the stuff is you're born with it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great athleticism right there.
Yeah, some of them are definitely. But you know what? I was talking to one of the former Springdale High School coaches that just went to another school recently, and I'm like, these kids want to emulate each other. And it's amazing to me. You get the volunteers, and all of a sudden, if a kid is involved in something extracurricular and they're emulating each other in a good, healthy way, I think that's what this community has been always about, and that's why we've been able to last for 72 years. Is we've got great parents, great staff, great partnership with Springdale School District and the community as a whole, and just seeing these kids work together, it is so rewarding in itself.
That makes Springdale right there.
It does.
In a nutshell. Blue team going for the conversion. Snap, little delay, gets it outside, looks for the edge, and it's good.
Great block on the end.
Sealing off the corner, gets the edge. Blue team strikes first.
I'll tell a quick story and then I'll get off here. I remember years ago, former Bulldog teammate of ours, Donald, you and I, when we were at Central, because I'm looking at Craig Forringer, Coach Forringer's in the stands for Central, and at the time as Coach Hartsfield, we ran a 27 trap. Greg Bohannon was the tight end, or he's wingback.
Right.
And I was playing guard, and boy, I'd pull every time, and about halfway through the season, I think Coach Hartsfield and Greg Bohannon said, "Are you ever going to block that end?" Like, I just miss him every time. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, you're throwing a lookout block.
And that kid into the first or second grade had a great
He sealed the
block.
edge, yeah.
I couldn't do it when I was in 9th grade.
All right, listen, I've missed a lot of blocks myself. Poor Combs in the backfield trying to throw the ball. Like, watch out, Justin.
That's what's amazing about life too is we've got so fast, so strong, so competitive in this organization, in this group, and the volunteers, and making it so affordable with our partnership through all the sponsors and Springdale School District and the foundation, Athletic Foundation, and making it at very low cost to the parents is amazing. Look at this run.
That is great.
He made the corner, and he laid it on.
Waddles him. Number 44, that's Hayden Moore. Moore just said, listen, I'm going to duck my shoulder, and you're going to take it.
He was like, Donald, Larry, pay attention. This is how you do it.
This is it.
Well, Donald, I appreciate it. I encourage all of your listeners that are out here. I appreciate what you guys do. We're a little low on participation this year, just a little bit. We want this thing to keep going. So if you're listening to it and you thought, hey, I don't know about if I want to play football, or I don't know if I want my kid to participate, this is a very introduction to football and this lower level. We encourage everybody next year, come out tomorrow night, watch a game, see what these kids are learning, participate in this event. Boy or girl, we don't care. It's very inexpensive. We hope this thing lasts another 72 years. We think it will, with great partnerships that we have. And look and see what they do, because you'll never forget this, and you'll always cherish everything that is put on here.
I couldn't say it better myself. Friday night at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium was a great time to watch kids play football.
That's right.
Larry, thank you for joining us tonight. I know you're busy. You got other things to do. That's Larry Peckham, long 25-plus years at Springdale Kiwanis.
Thank you, Donald.
Yep, thank you, buddy. Blue versus the Gold, 10:45 to go in the first half, 7-0. Blue strikes first. Gold's got the ball. Set the ball's second down and 12. I see you didn't bring me any nachos.
No, I didn't. No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you'd be a little sympathetic about it.
Not at all. I spent a lot of the time in between games talking to folks down there. Saw a lot of familiar faces, folks I hadn't seen in a while, so it was nice.
Oh,
nice play.
That's a great tackle.
Was it number 28 there? Let's see here. Sion Boyd come flying in from that linebacker spot. You know, it was funny. I was when these teams, as we were getting ready, I was standing underneath the stands talking to Larry Clinkscales of all people, and these two teams came down the tunnel, and I mean they're clapping and stomping, and I mean, you're like, okay, all right, we got a football game now. It was good, and they're into it, man. They're chirping a little bit, they're yapping a little bit. I love this. It's a lot of fun, and these are the guys that are just starting out.
Right.
As we go in, later tonight and then into tomorrow, you get the older kids, and they've been through this once or twice before.
3rd down and 17 for the goal team.
It's so funny. I mean, just the parents. I mean, this is football, man. I mean, people are talking about football. We're not talking about U-Trip baseball or basketball or anything. We're talking about football.
That's right.
Look at this.
Oh, that's a fumble. Blue team, maybe.
Sion Boyd's on it.
Blue picks up the fumble recovery.
Look at that. That's good pass rush. Got the little strip sack. No tuck rule there. That's fumble.
So the blue team has as their coaches, get to my roster here, Chris Cothran, John Maddox, Gardino Moy, Spencer Austin. Goal team is Dalton Clinkscales, Cade Clinkscales, Corey Stewart, and Aiden Evans.
No.
Yep.
Like our Aiden Evans?
That's our Aiden Evans.
No.
Yeah. He's a college kid now.
Oh, man, we're old. Our Aiden Evans.
Yeah.
We coached Aiden Evans when he was in 4th grade.
Listen, I know.
Oh, my goodness.
Despite our coaching, he turned out to be
a decent human being. We did everything we could.
I know. You were extra effort.
Oh, I did everything I could.
Yeah, you pulled out all the tricks.
Yeah, really did. Wow. Gosh, we're old, dude.
Good dude. Good family.
Yeah.
Besides his dad.
Yeah.
That's not so good.
Yeah, you'd love to see him grow up and give back a little bit. I mean, he's out here, coach. He's out there talking to the safeties. Hey, you got to get in there. I need you to get in there.
Yep. Blues got the ball. They got a 1st and 10. They're at looks like the 16-yard line. There's the handoff. Oh! Hammered.
I think we're going to call Hayden Moore's name a lot. That is Derek Moore, the defensive line coach at Springdale. That's his son. That's a future dog right there, and he is a player.
Yep, he. I think in our day they call that got tattooed.
Sitting there watching his dad's down here at the 25-yard line, kind of hunched over in his football stance. It's a little different when you're out there. When your kids are out there and there's nothing you can do.
Right.
And a little experience with that this summer. Where you're just like, all right, well, you just send them out there and see what they can do. Just a proud parent.
2nd down and 16 for Blue. 6:50 to go in the first half. I'm Donald Tucker. He's Zach Arns. Hands it off, cuts it back inside. He's got some room. It's a foot race to the corner. He's scoring. That's a touchdown.
Abraham Harp rolls into the end zone, and man, he's fast.
Yep.
And he's gotten the corner now twice in the ball game, and you just see that speed. Once you get that straight line speed, man, it's hard to catch.
It really is. Back when we coached, that was the deal. Let's get outside, score touchdowns.
Yeah, when you're playing on Friday nights, I mean, you want to be able to control the middle, but this age group, you can get to the corner. You got a really good chance to put it in the end zone. And so Blue jumps out 13-0. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. And again, we're in that same situation we had in the first game, where if you're gold, you got to get a score before the half. You do that, you're back in the ball game, everything's fine. You get stopped here, you got your work cut out for you in the second half.
Yep.
You used to call those micro adjustments. go.
On the ground in the backfield.
Yep.
That's not going to go. 13-0.
Good play there by Gray Dodds. First one in there. Stop that, and you give your team a chance here. Again, sun's getting ready to go down. Lights are going to kick on here shortly, and that's when the weird stuff starts happening.
Kiwanis after dark.
That's when it gets weird, and that's when the that's when the ball starts bouncing funny. Big comebacks. We've seen it before. If you're Blue, you got to be kind of leery of that. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
And now that the rain's blown through, it's cooled off a little bit. I was a little concerned, and I don't know if our staff over there can hear us, but they were very, very concerned during the rain delay that the field was going to get muddy.
Well, hashtag turf.
It's one of the great things about turf. It just doesn't get muddy.
It doesn't.
No, not at all. So that was.
Well, I'm glad you were able to ease their concern.
I didn't ease their concern at all. Actually, I ramped up their anxiety a little bit by telling them, it's really going to be a mud bowl out there. We're going to have trouble seeing numbers.
Especially if it snows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. As it gets cooler, it'll be a frost warning in effect.
That's right.
But all right, now if you're the gold team here, you got to get your best plays. You got a first down on your first drive, the last drive. You got to be able to sustain that. Can't turn the ball over. Got to stay ahead of the sticks and all the football cliches.
Yep.
Looks like they've called a timeout here. And, kind of get things straight, and now they're going to send the offense out there.
Appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game here at Gerald Williams, historic Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium.
Renovated, remodeled Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium.
Beautiful.
It is quite the sight. It really is. We're so lucky to play here, with the dogs, and soccer gets to play here as well. I mean, everybody really benefits from this magnificent facility. It's been redone top to bottom.
Gold has the ball, 1st and 10. They're at the 25-yard line. 4:59 on the clock. It's 13-0. Blues got the lead. Gold's got the ball.
It's a big drive here for Gold.
Yeah, it's kind of
you're going to have to answer. You're going to have to answer.
There's the snap, looking for the edge, and gets tripped up.
Zion Boyd coming down from the backside. Seen that a couple of times. They're going to have to figure out what they're going to do with him. Winds up as a 4-yard loss. But you've got a weak side linebacker that can chase you down on the far hash mark. That's impressive.
Yeah, you
got
to slow him down some way. Gold digging deep into the playbook here. Fumbles the snap.
Yeah. Jace Doherty, the quarterback there, is going to fall on it, and now you're backed up. It's going to be 3rd down and 17, and I don't know if you're necessarily throwing it. Last time you dropped back, it was a strip sack, and a fumble led to a touchdown. I think you got to. It's got to be your best play. It's got to be the thing you do best. You're going to pick up. You're going to have to pick up 12.
So you're talking double reverse flea flicker?
No, absolutely not. I'm talking about the thing you do the best.
Eat pizza?
I've seen very few better than you. Very, very few.
I think I do that.
Mm-hmm. No, you are the GOAT when it comes to that.
I'm pretty good at ice cream too, to be perfectly honest. I will absolutely destroy a bucket of ice cream. So Gold's got the ball.
Yeah, and you're in that situation here where you take as much time as you can. You don't want to give Blue the ball
right.
with
Especially
good field position.
Yep.
Yeah.
for the reverse.
Yeah, Boyd's
Deep.
there. He blows
Oh,
it
the
up.
ball is on the ground. Blues got it.
Colt Israel with the fumble recovery, and that's, if you watch, they looped. I don't know if we have the replay on this one, but you can see Zion Boyd loops around to the outside. They slant inside. He comes around outside, confuses everybody.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's a jailbreak in the backfield, and that's how Blues winding up with the football here. They've got, I mean, they're going to have good field position with an opportunity here with two, if they can get themselves set up, they'll have probably a minute, 45 seconds, so maybe 3 plays before they get to halftime. The way they've moved the ball, with a timeout, you give yourself a shot here.
So goal team punts on their 4th down, gets them off the edge of the cliff, takes a little bit of pressure off the goal defense here, and then now it's up to them to make the stop before we go into half. 1:55 to go.
If we're looking forward here, I think the blue team's going to be a formidable challenge. They've got the one thing that you love to have at this age. They've got speed, and they got speed everywhere.
Yep, what they do. They're very disciplined too. They do a good job of getting to the football.
But like every football game we go through, you're one play away if you're gold from getting right back into this thing.
Right.
90 seconds to go. There you are, with one timeout. Boy, they got Zion Boyd here near side on the hash mark. If you can get him to the corner, that is, well, they're going to throw it. I like it.
Deflected at the line, incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 40 with 49 seconds to go.
I like the aggressiveness. You know what? A little creativity in the play calling.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a pass play in the first.
Hey, if you can do it, if you can throw it and complete it, that's a weapon that a lot of teams in the 1st and 2nd grade don't have. Looks like they're going to get one more off here before the half here with a 13-0 lead. You go conservative, Coach? I say
no. I stay on the gas pedal.
Absolutely.
Delay out of the backfield, up the middle. It's going to pick up 5 yards. It's called 3rd and 5. And that's the end. That is the end of the first half. Blue team 13. Gold team 0. Stick around for the halftime. Well, it looks like they're going to put on some. Nope, they're going to half. Stick around. We got the cheerleaders coming up.
Hang on, they are going to put time back on the clock.
Oh, I thought they were saying halftime 10 seconds or 10 minutes. 10 seconds back on the clock. 7 seconds. All right.
I think you've got the timeout, so. And your Blues going to get one more. You can see the gold coach is kind of moving their guys around, getting them about 10 yards, 5, 6, 7, up to 10 yards off the ball so they can get a good read on this. Last thing you want to do is lose the ball carrier and have him just pop out of there.
Yeah, at this point for gold, it's keep him out of the end zone. They got 7 seconds left. Snap on the delay, looking for the edge.
That's going to be Zion Boyd.
Boyd gets
there
the
he goes.
corner. Oh, he may go all the way. And he does. That's a touchdown for the blue team.
That's how dangerous he is. It's a great run. I mean, we talk about the speed. You get him to the edge, and just let him use his natural athleticism to get to the end zone.
Well, there was also the delay in the handoff, which gave him the advantage to see what the defense was going to do before he got to it. And great containment on the end to seal the end.
You know, sometimes your natural instinct is, you know, he bounced it outside. The defender was there. Right. Your natural instinct is to cut it up inside. Right. He bounced it, you know, trusting his athleticism, and gets to the corner and is able to outrun the defense. And now, if you can get the 2-point conversion here, you know, that's a really big lead at halftime.
Yeah, that's a good cushion. There's the snap. Keeps it around the left-hand side, looking for the corner. It's a foot race to the end, and the conversion is good. 22-0 as we go into the half, folks. Hey, don't go anywhere. We got the Kiwanis cheerleaders coming up right after this quick commercial break at the 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game.
All right, ladies, your music is about to start.
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what they do. Say, girl, I know you a little boo thing. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm best. Tell 'em you found a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm best. Tell 'em you found a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the figures, so I click the doors off the Jeep. Okay, I see your brother holding you seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my time to your wrong. I can give it chill, but it feels so strong. I'ma keep it real, why it takes so long? If you're looking over there, then you got the wrong song. Baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book,
And that's your Kiwanis Kids Day Spirit Squad.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home. Connect with a personal banker and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank.
Your community bank.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Welcome back. Second half action. First and second graders of the 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game. I'm Donald Tucker. That is Zach Arns over there with the nacho cheese sauce.
I wish I had some nacho cheese sauce, but I forgot to get it when I was down at the concession stand. I got tied up talking to some folks, and we're gonna have to turn the lights on here, Chief.
It's almost
Kiwanis
after dark.
Somebody's gonna have to let them know. We're gonna have to turn the lights on. It's getting kind of dark down there.
It's getting dark.
Oh, look at this. It's Grayson Spencer. We're going to have our first touchdown pass at Kiwanis Kids
Wow.
Day. Look at this.
All the way down. That's 6 miles.
Maddox John.
Right off the bat. Touchdown, blue.
Wow, Grayson Spencer with the touchdown. First play of the second half, and that is a big time play.
That is. You don't see a lot of touchdown passes in first and second grade.
No, you sure don't. But hey, first one of Kids Day is a touchdown pass. It's 75 yards, and now you got a 28-0 lead, and Blues got to be feeling pretty good. They're starting to look towards Saturday night. And there we go.
Wow, just like that. We have
I love the new stadium lights. They don't take forever to warm up. They
LEDs
just
pop
boom,
on.
and away we go. So now we're officially Kiwanis after dark.
That's right. Set the candles, dim down the lights. Didn't take any time off the clock. That's how fast it was.
The clock hasn't moved yet. So now the 2-point try.
They're going to throw it again. We're going to run in for the 2 points. John Maddox with the 2-point conversion. It's 30-0, and boy, if you're blue, now it's you're riding this one out.
So what happens? What's the play with Gold? Like you go into the huddle, you're down.
Well, this is you're in a situation here where, hey, let's just do something that works. Right. Let's run our best plays. Let's get on the board. Remember, you got another game. I mean, you're not one and done here. You got another game to go. You got a conversation going on down here at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing.
I think they're going to call it. Teams are lining up like they're getting ready to shake hands. Yeah, they're going to call it. Yeah, they're waving it off.
All right. That is the ball game. 30-0 Blue over the Gold. Stick around, folks. Taking a quick break. We'll be back with more Kiwanis football right after this.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.